Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
You know the word shop till you drop? Well, I've got the right place to go do that. It's called Delray Marketplace. And we have the senior vice president and of communications at Delray Marketplace. He's calling in from Indianapolis. Brr, it's cold. Hello, Brian McCarthy.
Anita, how are you?
Okay, how cold is it there?
You know, it's a balmy 42 right now, so we're feeling pretty good.
Okay, no snow, right? So that's good. Well,
yeah,
that's why people come down here, because they like the holidays, but they also like the shopping down here. And I am so glad that we've been working with the Delray Marketplace. I don't know who accumulated all those fantastic shops. Is that something that you do?
You know, that is that credit goes to our team in Florida and in Indianapolis, and the Delray Marketplace kind of shopping lifestyle center has been around since 2012. But our team has done a great job of getting just a fantastic mix of shops, of restaurants, and different offerings for everybody to enjoy all in one place.
What I like about this, Brian, is it's not like going to a big fancy mall where you have to walk, you have to find parking. It's a big deal. You go there, the parking's right outside. I mean, I have shopped at Chico's. I have been there. I've been to some of your restaurants. It's a great location, and I mean, you have the best shops there. And I've told everybody I love your ads. I don't know who does them, but they certainly are great. And we're very proud to have you with Boomer Times, I must say.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're proud to be a part of Boomer Times, and thank you for the kind words. And that's right. That's we're proud of it. We have great tenants, but that's the thing. You don't kind of get the feel of the entire feel of the marketplace from the street. But once you're in there, it's very, it's a very warm, kind of quaint, unique experience, and everything is right there for the taking.
Right.
So we're very, very proud.
Yeah, it's been a very, very good mix. So for our listeners, if you haven't been to Delray Marketplace, it's easy to find. It's right there in Lyons Road. And I have to tell you, you will not walk out of there without buying something from someone, because every shop, it's beautifully done. The management makes sure that it's clean, it's safe. And I hate to put you on the spot, but tell me about 5 of your favorite stores that are there.
Oh, sure. Well, I'll kind of that is going to be hard for me, but no,
I know.
I'll talk about a few. In terms of boutiques, there's a lot of great ones with unique offerings. Laughing Lizards Boutique is a new offering at Delray. I believe they may have some other locations in the area, but that's been open for a few months and is going gangbusters. There is Brook and Arrow, which was originally a online-only boutique, and they opened up their brick-and-mortar store in Delray, and they're doing very well. There is a Revival Boutique, which has some great offerings. So those are just some of them. Shoe Garden has, any type of shoe, male or female you want on the planet. Oh My Bod is kind of a fun boutique for the ladies, just with different seasonal offerings. But then on the restaurant side, you've got that's the hardest decision every time I'm at the center is where I'm going to eat. Burton Max's, Batch, Gastropub, Apiro, Terra Fiamma, really any type of cuisine is covered. And then on the other side of things, there's, we have some fitness offerings as well.
Wait a minute. You forgot Menchie's frozen yogurt.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I think I'm embarrassed about how big my sweet tooth is, so I just glossed over. Menchie's frozen yogurt, it's a stop of mine every time I'm there. And not to be outdone is Hoffman's chocolates.
Oh, yes.
Some great dessert offerings as well.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. I knew them when we first started Boomer Times, and they were unique. I mean, I thought, how can a chocolate company be so unusual. And they used to be over there in Lake Worth, I remember. It's where they started many years ago. And it's great that you have them, because if you want chocolate, go to Hoffman's Chocolates.
Yeah, it is. They cannot be beat. And what you said too, it's like the owners and operators of Hoffman's are fantastic people, and really all of the tenants and the retailers, they're management and operators. It's just it's a great group. One of the best things is how welcome everyone makes you feel in each of the individual stores and restaurants.
Well, I think it's also because of your attitude. I have to tell you, our team has talked about your company because it's like, oh, they are so nice. I mean, a lot of times you get into these big businesses, and first of all, you don't get to talk to the same person, and they're pretty, swift, fast. But you and your associates have been so nice. So I guess that goes down to all the shop owners. You don't want anyone not to be nice, because they won't go there anymore.
Yeah, no, and thank you very much for the compliment. And right back to you and your team. It's been a pleasure partnering with you over the years. And that credit goes to kind of, just our leadership from our CEO on down. Everybody's just very people-centric and people-focused. And, when you're running shopping centers between the operators and the tenants, and from the tenants to the shoppers, it's very much a relationship business. So if you're not interfacing and, providing people that good, personal connection, you're missing something.
Well, I know all about these things. My husband was with the Rouse Company for many years, and they, of course, were the premier of major mall shopping centers. And so that was some of the ways that they believed. They had to take care of their tenants. They made sure everybody did the right thing with their customers. So you're one of the other organizations that I have really gotten close to, and I say they really know what they're doing.
Well, that is fantastic, and couldn't be happier to hear that. Thank you so much, Anita.
Okay, so then I interrupted you. You were going to talk about some of the business situations?
Oh, goodness. Some of the restaurants. The, Bert and Max's and Apiro, you see them. They're kind of next to each other by the amphitheater, which I can talk about in a minute. Some of our events and things. Batch Gastropub is a fantastic place. Wonderful beer selection, and, great food there. Lucille's Barbecue is just a hit. There's not a time I am at the center where they aren't packed. They have a loyal following, and for good reason. A new restaurant just opened up, Gonzo Sushi, which has a mixture, some great, simple, delicious sushi offerings, and then some ramen offerings, which is, they're really doing some creative stuff there, but everything is delicious. Terrafiyama has been at the center for years, and that is, down the middle, delicious Italian, also with some great, pizza and flatbreads, and you leave with a huge full belly every time you're there, but you just can't stop eating. It's
and you're not even Italian.
No, I feel like it when I'm there.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just a skinny Irish.
I know.
Trying to fill up.
Something else I want everyone to know: there is a Publix there, because that's important. Publix attracts a lot of people, but most people, they're going shopping like this. You're not interested in Publix. You can go to any Publix, but this is a rare. We call it a marketplace, but it's rare, and it's so lovely, and it's in a beautiful location in Delray, and you just don't want to. It's a neighborhood marketplace, but it has all the upscale shops and restaurants, just as Brian has been saying. I'm talking with Brian McCarthy, who's Senior Vice President of Marketing and Communications at Delray Marketplace. He's calling in from Indianapolis. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Frigid Indianapolis, yeah.
I once lived in Minneapolis, so it's okay. I'm not going to make fun of you.
Oh, yeah, even colder.
Yeah, much colder, right. But so now, especially if you go there because it's the holiday, everything is so festive and beautiful, twinkling lights, and even when it isn't the holiday, it's safe. That's the most important thing, everybody. You want to go someplace that's well lighted, it's safe, the shops are all there, it has fountains around it. It's just terrific. I'm so glad you and we found each other.
Yeah, Absolutely, as are we. And it is. It's kind of a nice environment. It's enclosed, so you feel you can park the car and just kind of enjoy yourself and go from restaurant to shop and without feeling, too hassled. And that's what makes us the proudest, is when we see people sort of just, sitting on a bench or enjoying the space and choosing to spend some of their day there without necessarily a urgent errand to run.
Exactly. But I want to tell you something else. My phone is just pretty much gone on the fritz, as they say. And I was thinking of going to AT&T, but I think, and I have one around my neighborhood, but I may venture out to the AT&T in your marketplace.
Oh, certainly. Yeah.
So I'm going to use your name. Going to say, listen, you better take good care of me because I know Brian. Yeah,
full disclosure, using my name can get you mixed reviews, either very good or very bad. So if it goes south for you, Anita, I apologize.
No, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
No, absolutely. And to build on your point about Publix, I mean, talk about great people. They are, we've had a relationship with Publix for years, and they are just wonderful operators. Anytime you're in that grocery store, everybody is friendly and helpful.
Yes.
And it's wonderful to have them at the center.
And, they've been very good to people who are disabled. They really do have a certain mission. And I know they're everywhere, but Publix is a very good company. There are a lot of other markets that have opened up, but you can really figure out that Publix is going to be okay. And I brought things back sometimes that they went bad or they said something. No problem. They just take it. Whatever your situation is, they help you.
Yeah, I think helpful is the perfect word for them. They're extremely helpful and customer-minded. Hey, and Anita, a couple other things. I think I started to talk about some of the fitness offerings at the center.
Yeah.
We're all, we have Orange Theory. There is a new fitness offering called Rise 31 with cycle classes for, all ages and skill levels. They also have a great cafe with some breakfast foods and coffee.
I haven't been in there. Rise 31. I have to look them up when I'm there.
Yeah, look them up. They're relatively new, wonderful people, and just some fitness and/or grab a quick bite.
Huh.
And then for the golfers out there, Club Champion is a retailer at Delray, and they will do custom fitting on your clubs. So you kind of go in there, they examine your swing, make adjustments to your set, and kind of, I think they're guaranteed to take a stroke or two off of everybody's game with the right club fitting. So that's been people have been pretty excited about that as well.
Well, this is that's good, and I'm glad to have you on there. I'm disappointed in one thing that you're not going to be at our expo, and the reason is because we have people from all the way up from Jupiter all the way down, and I really want to feature your marketplace a lot. And if we, I want people to know there is a place like this, because you may not know this, but you are fairly unique here in South Florida. We don't have anything as, let me just say, it's very open. It's like a neighborhood, but it's much fancier. And you have all these incredible shops. I was counting them. It looks like you may have, 30 more?
Yeah, right around 30.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's great. And, the other thing is that you have a lot of people who want their hair done, people who are looking for beauty works, the spas. You have attracted such high-quality organizations and stores, and that's not easy to do. I know from the shopping center business, and I don't know. And so this is your I guess this is what you do. You know how to do it. How long has it been there? Since 2012?
Correct, since 2012. And so we've had, that's the other part as well, the different service offerings. There's, we have a nail spa. There's for men to get their hair cut, there's a place called the Man Cave. Another fun boutique is called Pizzazz. But you can, there's a My Day Spa, and it's just a European wax center, Decalash. So Bell's Beauty is a salon there. So it's really, you can kind of make a day out of it with all that you need to do. And then, Andre Dupree is another salon that's absolutely fantastic.
I have a question, though, about what's Visual Eyes? Is that for people who are looking for glasses? That's not it's not an ophthalmologist or anything.
No, that is correct. That is for people looking for glasses. They are open. It is an eye doctor, actually.
Oh, so there is an optometrist there or an optician, and so you go in and they can check your eyes, and then you can buy your glasses there.
Yeah, you walk by and it's a beautiful store, so you almost think it's just a glasses store. But they do. You can, even through our website, you can connect to their website and book an eye exam if you wish. So you can get all your needs taken care of there. And they were recently rated Delray's #1, highest rated eye doctor.
Really?
So they're doing quite well.
Oh yeah, we have to make sure that happens. Now, the other thing that I was going to ask you about, and I just lost it now. Let's see if I can find it. It was something that I haven't found there when I went there, but it's, let's see. Oh, it was the Restore Cryotherapy. What is that?
That is, and I haven't experienced it myself, but that is a kind of a revitalizing offering, and they have many different techniques from cryotherapy, an IV drip, infrared. So it's kind of a new, a new lane of wellness.
Wow! I wonder if they have salt therapy there too. I have to check in there.
I would be shocked if they don't. They do different allergy treatments, compression treatments. So yeah, kind of a they describe it as hyper wellness and cryotherapy. So a lot of options there, but to kind of restore and make cure whatever ails you, or just go in to try something out and feel refreshed coming away.
Right. I'd like to grab about 10 of your people and throw them into the expo. And I mean, I just think there's so many wonderful things. And you have the shoes, and we didn't talk about that too much, but I think you have a few shoe companies, don't you? I know you have Shoe Garden, but isn't there another one too there, I think?
There is, and I am...
And I don't remember what it was, but I know that I had seen it. But people, and the other thing about walking around, there are benches, there are things, there are restaurants you can pop in, so you don't have to just walk. I mean, you can go to Publix and then go to your car and put your groceries in your car, but then you should go and just take a stroll, do it that way. And they're open. What are your hours at night? Pretty much till 9?
Yeah, typically till 9. The restaurants will stay open a little later. Most of the stores are open till 9, but the restaurants will be open till, depending on the day,
right.
10:30.
Right. I hear music coming from some of them, so they're having fun there.
Yeah, it's a lively bunch, that's for sure.
Now, you do have something we haven't talked about. Talk about your events that you're holding there, because you have that nice little performance area.
Yeah, we have an amphitheater on site, which is, fantastic for us. And, one thing we really try to do is, given the unique feel of the space and the unique construction and layout, we want to have offerings for the community, just to come to the center and, have some fun and, shop or eat or do whatever else you want while you're there. But we try to run a good schedule of events through the amphitheater pretty much year-round. Coming up in a couple days. How time is flying this month. But
yeah, right.
Tomorrow, actually, from 5 to 7 p.m. is the Grand Hanukkah celebration. And that is in partnership with the Jewish Federation of South Palm Beach County. So that's something they do every year, and it's, there's ice sculptures, there's a menorah lighting, and it's absolutely fantastic. A couple weeks ago, we had our Sparkle Night tree lighting celebration, and it's a great time to be at the center just because of the lights and the holiday feel that is there. But we had thousands of people show up for that holiday event. We had an actual reindeer on site. So
a real reindeer?
A real reindeer.
Oh, you're too much.
I believe they are, this time of year, they have agents and everything. They're tough to schedule, but they're in high demand. But yeah, it was, people, just, multiple generations of families coming out for that one, and it was an absolute blast. And we had a snow machine. You can't bring a reindeer to South Florida have it feel out of place. So we had a snow machine
to
make it feel right at home.
Well, the reason that you're on the show especially is because we have an event calendar every month, and as long as your events are free, we place them. And if I had knowledge of any of these things, it would have been in my, of course, maybe it would have been so many people you couldn't have handled it, but in the future,
you got a lot of power, Anita.
Right, no, but let me just tell you that you're on my calendar now next year, but let's go forth now, because every month, like we're working on our January issue right now, if you send me some of the events that are going on, we will place them in our magazine.
Oh, that would be fantastic. And we have them all the time. And kind of the core of the amphitheater is music. We just like people to come, bring some chairs, bring a blanket, have a good time. The schedule's a bit different the next couple weeks with all the holidays. But then diving back into January, we pick back up with almost weekly concerts. And then once a month, kind of one of my personal favorites, third Sunday of every month, it runs from October through April, is Sundays with Sinatra. So there's a fantastic tribute artist, his name is Jeff Granger, and he does, all of Frank's classics. So it's just a nice, fun, relaxing Sunday night. It goes from 6 to 8 p.m. every third Sunday, and people have a blast. You sit and relax. You can, grab some food and drink. You can do a little dancing outside.
Oh, my heavens.
We have a lot of fun with that one.
Well, I made a very fast note on my paper about this, but we do need you to please communicate this, because I will tell you a little strange thing. It wasn't strange, but I was a judge for I think it was Tri-Rail, an organization, and we were trying to find the senior idol, the person, who's over 60.
Yeah.
And we had about 103 people, and all the men, almost to the T, had to sing Sinatra songs. Because, that's, of course, and it isn't just the older adults. The younger people love Sinatra. If you want to dance and you're in love, you want Sinatra.
That couldn't be said any better. And he is timeless, and his voice and his attitude and just the quality of the music. It's going to be around and enjoyed and appreciated for long after we're all gone.
So Jeff Granger is your tribute artist, and he comes, and you said the third Sunday, and it's from 6 to 8, and all you have to do is bring a blanket or a chairs or something, right?
Yeah, blanket, chairs, or dancing shoes, and you'll be in good shape.
Oh, I love that idea. Okay, well, I bet I need more things for January if you want to, and then February. Of course, we're magazines monthly, and since you've been working with us, we would like to then keep the events going. You will get a lot more people if you let us put it in there.
Yeah, well, I'll be happy. We'll follow up after this, but a few more. January 8th, Blues and R&B band, Mary Washington Brooks Band. January 15th, there's a Huey Lewis. Remember them, Huey Lewis and the News?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's a tribute band.
Right, I was going to say, there's no way.
Yeah, we didn't actually book Huey Lewis, but it's a funny nickname. That Huey Lewis tribute band is called Fake News, in honor of Huey Lewis and the News.
That's good.
Yeah, and then January 22nd, Rock City Review. They do covers of a lot of great hits from the 60s. And January 29th is the J.D. Danner Band, and they do all female cover songs. So they describe themselves as a tribute to women who rock.
Oh, I love it. Now, and we're just about out of time, but Brian, the problem now is that I have you, and you're going to have to come on the show more. So what we want you to do is please send me a list of what you've just told me, and then I'll get it into our January issue. And I want to thank you. It's been great, very big stimulation for me to have you on the show, and we'll have to talk again, okay?
Oh, I look forward to it. Anita, thank you so much for having me on, and have a wonderful holidays, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. The same to you, your family, and your company. Bye.
Thank you, Anita.
Goodbye.